Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In the last class, we saw the summary of the 12th chapter. Today, we are going to start the 13th chapter. Before entering into the chapter, let us have a small introduction, a kind of recollection, Simhavalokanam. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, consisting of 700 shlokas, which is divided and given as 18 chapters. In these 18 chapters, the first 6 chapters are called Prathama Shatkam. In the Prathama Shatkam, 3 topics were discussed. One is Jiva Swarupam. Some Mahatmas, some commentators tell the same 3 topics in this way also. Jiva Swarupam is equal to Aham Swarupam. Aham Swarupam is equal to Brahma Swarupam. That means, which is told in the first Mahavakya of Tattvamasi, that Tvam here is called Aham, that Aham is called really, unreally, not really, by mistake Jiva. So by mistake calling Jiva is nothing but the Tvampada Lakshardham Aham, and nothing but the, after I understood, which I claim, Aham Brahmasmi, Brahma. So Aham Brahma is only this Jiva now appearing as. Anyhow, Jiva Swarupam means Aham Swarupam, Brahma Swarupam, Mama Swarupam, Aham Swarupam means. Then second topic is Karma Yoga Sadhana. Now, if I am a Brahman, why I am not able to recognize it? Why I am caught up in this body identification? Then how I can come out of this? So slowly, to purify my mind, I have to do the Karma Yoga. So Karma Yoga Sadhana is the purification of the mind. A purified mind only can grasp and understand I am Brahman. Then the third topic is Purusha Prayatnam, the human effort. That is also told in the first 6 chapters. In the Madhyama Shatkam or Dvitiya Shatkam, also 3 topics are discussed. One is Jiva Ishvara Swarupam, which is nothing but the Tattvamasi Mahavakyasya, whatever is told in that Tat is nothing but here is Ishvara. Therefore, Jiva Swarupam is equal to tat pada lakshyardham, or that is equal to, again, Brahma. There aham we can take from aham brahmasmi word, Mahavakya, for first jiva. But here that is Brahma Swarupa. You are able to connect it, the letter, words and the topic. Then second topic in the second Shatkam, which we have completed, is the Upasana Yoga, the meditation part. Their action part, Karma Yoga Sadhana, here the practice of meditation, that is told Upasana Sadhana. And third is Ishvara Krupa. We need the blessings of the Ishvara to become successful in this adventure. So these are the three topics there. Now we are entering into the Charama Shatkam or Tritiya Shatkam, which is also consisting of 6 chapters. Very, very important. And here also there are 3 topics are discussed. One is Jiva Ishvara Aikyam. This Jiva Ishvara Aikyam is told in the Mahavakya with Asi Padam. Tat Tvam Asi. Asi. Asi means is equal to Anartham. You can take it as is equal. So Jiva is equal to Ishvara. So that Asi is a conjunction connecting these two. You are that. Therefore, Asipada Vicharana. But generally what I said, Jiva Ishvara Aikyam is talked. Very, very important. And the final stage, we are in the Charama Shatkam. So naturally, it will be a Gnana Kanda, Gnana Sadhana. There Karma Sadhana, Upasana Sadhana over meditation, now Gnana Sadhana. And then third topic, Gnana Sadhana and Jiva Ishwar Aikyam. This Jiva Ishwar Aikyam, little bit I will elaborate now itself before entering into the top chapter. Let me complete the third topic is the virtues or the values required to gain this knowledge of the Jiva Ishwar Aikyam. The qualities are the values, virtues required for the attainment of this Gnanam of Jiva Ishwara Aikyam. 3 topics. Chapter number 13, 14 and 15 are going to establish this Jiva Ishwara Aikya Gnana topic. Jiva. Then 16 and 17th chapters are spared for to say what qualities, qualifications, values you need for it. And then 18th chapter is again a summary of the entire Bhagavad Gita. Now, just now I told that Jiva Ishwara Aikya Gnanam is very exhaustively described in these 13, 14, 15th chapters. Actually, Bhagavad Gita got over by 15th chapter. But the 2 are extra and the last one is a summary. when we say this Gnana Kanda, Gnana Sadhana, 13, 14, 15 chapters, what do you mean? We know already when we say about the Gnana Kanda, Gnanam, three things are involved in that: Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam. Because now karma part, upasana part, everything is over. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasanam. This is called Gnana Yoga Sadhana. We know, but I am just reminding you, we should have clear picture. Now, briefly to say, Jiva Ishvara Aikyam. In many Upanishads, we have elaboratedly discussed and all that, but just again recollecting. Jiva is essentially Ishvara only. Essentially Ishvara and one and the same. Essentially. But incidentally, that means superficially, they are looking like different. They are looking like different. But this Mahavakya Jiva Ishvara Aikyam Tattvamasi is telling that you are that Ishvara. You are the Brahman. Now, what is this Mahavakya equation? Equation means what in mathematics? This is equal to that. Equating. Equation. Little think about it. Equation. For example, if I say 5 plus 4 is equal to 10 minus 1. No need to think so big or anything. Immediately in your mind you got the answer. In between is equal to is there. 5 plus 4 is equal to 10 minus 1. Because this is also 9, this is also 9. Equal. But essentially these two equations are equal. Jiva, Ishvara, equal. But at the periphery, to look, they are looks different. 5 is different, the plus mark is different, 4 is different number, the is equal to mark is different. Okay, leave the is equal to in this side. 10 is a different number, the symbol is different, and 1 is different. Yes, it looks different. But what essentially the knowledge took place in our mind, both are equal. How easily we are able to equate and get the answer, that much easily when Shastra Guru tells that you are that Brahman, that equation should be so clear, simple. It should be simple like that. Now, number example, leave it. I will give you usual example. Waves plus ocean is equal to what? Is equal to what? Waves plus ocean is equal to water. You should not say ocean because ocean already came. Ocean is a name. Waves is a name. Because of that form, you are giving the name. But is equal to water. Same way, small ornament, gold ornament, and big golden. Small ornament plus big ornaments is equal to gold only. small clay pots, big clay pots, small clay pots plus small clay plates plus small big clay pots is equal to clay. Clay equal. So this big, small, the number difference, all this is only just appearance only. Nama Rupa. So in this way, we have to work. So these 3 chapters will be, I should not say, but I can tell you just to make create an interest and inspiration in you. These 3 topics are tough. Teacher should not say about any subject, this is tough. But unless otherwise the teacher says, the student won't be sincere. The purpose of telling tough is not to create a fear in you, but to create an interest and more involvement. That's it. Therefore, so by keeping this brief introduction, now let us enter into the 13th chapter, which is titled as the Field and the Fielder. Field and the Fielder. If you want to give exact that Kshetra Kshetragna Vibhaga Yogam, the simple translation is the field and the fielder. Known and the knower. Kshetra, Kshetragna. We see details. Lord Krishna is going to explain all that. And this chapter have one extra sloka, which is not there in the Mahabharata original Bhagavad Gita. That is the first shloka. So naturally in your Gita press books, this first shloka won't be there, because they are very orthodox and traditional. Whatever is there in the Mahabharata, that they will print. But many acharyas, other teachers, since so many years, follow by telling this extra one more shloka also. How this one extra shloka came? Why it came? No, it is not in the original Bhagavad Gita or Mahabharata, so we don't accept. We need not show the face against it. There is a benefit in that. One Mahatma, sometime long ago, Madhusudana Saraswati Maharaj, who has written this Dhyana shlokas of the Bhagavad Gita and written that Pushpika also at the end and titled all the chapters also, that Mahatma only added this shloka. Why? What is the reason? Now I will read twice on behalf of also. By the time you write these words, if you have the pen. Now, chapter 13, shloka number 1. Arjuna Uvacha. Further, I will read twice. Further, you copy it. Prakrutim Purusham Chaiva. Prakrutim Purusham Chaiva. Kshetram Kshetrajnamevacha. Kshetram kshetrajnameva cha etad veditumichhami etad veditumichhami gnanam gneyam cha keshava gnanam gneyam cha keshava. Now try to repeat after me. Maybe you can correct it also, because once if you write, next class when we are repeating it will be easy. We have to say this also. Atatrayodashodhyayah Arjuna uvacha Prakrutim purusham chaiva Kshetram kshetrajnameva cha Etad veditumichhami Gnanam gneyam cha keshava. Now hereafter, whenever I say shloka number 1, this should be the shloka number 1. So otherwise, according to your book, one number will be less. So when I say here 2 means in your Gita Press book it is a third. Okay. Now, why this shloka is introduced here? Because maybe this Mahatma thought of that people, whoever reads the Bhagavad Gita later, will easily correlate and understand. That is the intention, not to change the Bhagavad Gita or anything, just for felicitate the listeners. 12th chapter itself seems to be itself complete, because Bhagavan himself concluded with Etad dharmyamrutamidam. Then we also discussed and saw that 5 stages of the bhakti and the final culmination, Nirguna Nirakara Brahma Jnanam. Then what is there to say again? Maybe then Bhagavan started again telling something different and using the different words. Maybe Arjuna asked the doubt. Maybe. So Arjuna asked the doubt in this sloka. He's asking, he wants to know 6 things. What are these 6 things? I want to veditum ichchami. I am desirous of knowing them. Can you please explain me, O Lord? Therefore, so you please explain to me. Hey Keshava, I am interested to know them. Now, what are the 6 questions Arjuna asking here in this sloka? By knowingly or unknowingly, Arjuna using the synonym words. Actually, he need not to use the 6 words, but just somehow he coined the 6 words, and which he heard here and there in the previous 12 chapters. But some of those words are synonym. Synonym means the same meaning, but 2 words. Now let us see what are the synonym words and what are the total 6 things he want to know here. One is prakrutim, and second is, I am changing the order from that shloka, because which are all synonym, similar, I am putting them together. Prakruti and Kshetram. meaning is one and the same, both. That means what? These two together, about the material world or anatma prapancha or the matter. The material world, these two words, same, Prakriti and Kshetram, represents and reveals the anatma prapancha or the matter. The next three words, Kshetragna, third word is Kshetragna, Purusham and Gneyam. These three words are synonym. What they reveal, indicate, the Atma Tattvam or the conscious principle or spirit. All these three words together indicating the conscious principle or Atma Tattvam or the spirit. Therefore, actually Arjuna want to know only about the three things. The sixth word is there. Let us keep the sixth word to see later. Now, by these 5 words, Arjuna wants to know only actually two things: spirit and matter. What do you mean by spirit? You should take in a right spirit the meaning of the spirit. You should not take another spirit. And what is the matter? So what is the conscious principle? What is the matter? What is Prakriti? What is Purusha? But he used synonym words. And the sixth word is Gnanam. Sixth word is Gnanam. Here, the word Gnanam is not referring about the Brahma Gnanam or Atma Gnanam. In this context, Arjuna's intention, because he heard already about the Gnanam. Many places, many times, Gnana Vijnana Yogam, Bhagavan used the word and he explained also. But again, why he is asking about the Gnanam? Not exactly about the Gnanam. To gain the Gnanam, what are the Gnana sadhanas are required? Otherwise, why Bhagavan suddenly again has to talk about the values in the 16th chapter and extended even up to the 17th chapter? Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogam, Daivasura Sampat Vibhaga Yogam. Big chapters. Why Bhagavan Krishna, he understood Arjuna asking this Gnana. To get this Gnanam, what are the qualifications, virtues, values required as the sadhanas? Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna also again very exhaustively expresses. Krishna is going to tell in this chapter itself 20 values. Just now in the 12th chapter, he enumerated 35 values. And in the 16th chapter again, he is going to tell 26. And in the previous chapters also, here and there, he mentioned. Why so many times and so much? Because, very important point, intellectual understanding is possible, can happen not because of your IQ, not because of your IQ alone. You know IQ, intelligent quotient. They measure, they tell that this child, his IQ is this much. I don't know how they do. But that is not enough, particularly for this knowledge of the self to understand. You need the EQ also, emotional quotient. Unless if the emotional mind is not proper, the intellectual understanding cannot take place. You got the point now? That's why so many virtues, qualities, the state of the mind of Sthita Prajna and the Bhakta. So, if at all sadhana, you have to work means you have to work there. Emotional correction. See, if the person is emotionally corrected, strong, independent, and perfect, such a mind alone can help the intellect to grasp this what? Sukshmat Sukshmataram Brahma Satyam. That cannot come for a cloudy, clumsy, agitated, the mind with lots of negativities and negative emotions, impossible. Therefore, here Gnanam means you have to take Gnana Sadhanani. Okay, now you got the introduction, how this chapter is starting with the 6 words of Arjuna's questioning. But in really speaking, only he wants to know about the 3 things, okay, about the matter and about the spirit. To know this, what are the qualifications or the sadhanas required to get that gnana, correct gnana, proper knowledge. Then Bhagavan Krishna starts giving the answer from the shloka number 2. Shri Bhagavan Idam Shariram Kaunteya Kshetramithya Etadyo veti tam prahuhu Kshetrajna iti tadvidaha. We will take one word, slowly we will see. First I will take the idam word. And Bhagavan, before explaining the words, let me tell you one more thing. When Arjuna asked like this, by using the synonym words and as though he is asking the 6 things he wants to know, but actually about the only 3 things. Krishna didn't point out and tease and didn't say that, what a dull-witted Arjuna. Why you are unnecessarily using the synonym words, double words for the same? He didn't say. Generally, any teacher, anywhere, even in the Vedanta teachers also, if any question is asked, same thing again with another word, you are wrong. You are asking unnecessarily, but Krishna didn't say that. He didn't say that. So he is going to answer as whatever he asked. Every word he is going, you want to answer, answer. And while answering that, but Bhagavan choose the 2 pairs of words, not as Arjuna asked in that order, but Bhagavan chose his own order of explanation. while choosing that, he chosen the two words. What? Kshetram and Kshetragina. Sometimes in our discussion or analysis, we need to take anywhere, sometimes like this, these two words which are very much interdependent, interconnected. Therefore, Bhagavan starts explaining about the Kshetram and Kshetragina. That's why this chapter is titled as the Kshetragina Vibhaga Yogam. Now, the first word to say about this Kshetram, what is the Kshetram? Arjuna's question is, what is that? Bhagavan started telling about the Idam Kshetram. Idam word used by the Lord. Why? Idam is a pronoun. Idam is a pronoun, Sarvanamam. Generally, the Sarvanamam is used for a lifeless, non-living thing. That's why I told you before, if once the body is dead, they are bringing that. They are taking that. They never say the person's name because it's lifeless. So Shankara very nicely pointing out there, because this. Idam means this. There are two purposes behind using idam word. One is it has got the vinashti lakshanam. There is its nature is it disappears, it dies, it goes away, it disappears, which is got the nashanam. Therefore, Bhagavan used idam. That means lifeless, non-living. But even though it looks like life living, but gradually it will disappear. It will go away. It will go away. But here actually the idam word is to tell about idam shariram. This idam word Bhagavan used. Idam shariram kaunteya kshetram ityavidhiyate. Kshetram means this body is called kshetram. Even though it is living body, but Bhagavan used the Sarvanamam and to indicate and inform that it is perishable thing. This perishable thing, Shariram, okay, Shariram itself meaning we saw, Shiryamanat iti Shariram, which has got the nature of disappearing and decreasing and disappearing nature is called Shiryamanat iti Shariram. So, idam Shariram is called Kshetram. It is told Abhidiyate. This body is called as the Kshetra. Now the second word. What do you mean by Kshetram? Why this body has to be called as the Kshetram? Generally, now popularly people, everyone know is the Punya Kshetram. Kshetram word is known now, presently, people, Sri Ranganatha Kshetram, Vaishnava Divya Kshetrams. Kshetram. That much only people will know. But let us see, there are four meanings. Shankara giving four derivative meanings from this. One is Kshatatranat iti Kshetram. Kshatatranat. Ch-13. That means which is for which we try to protect it without getting any wound. Kshata means wound actually. Here wound means disease also. We always see that nothing should get hurt to this. No disease should come. So immediately we are treating it, we are looking after it. So without getting any wound, without getting any pain, without getting any disease, we are always trying to protect it. No, that's why Kshatrana Tranat. Trana means protecting. Trayate Kshatratranat. Yesterday in Burhadaranyakam also this Trayate instead of the Tatre used Upanishad word. So one meaning is Kshatatranat. Another meaning Kshayat iti Kshetram. Kshayat means which has got the nature of Sheena, the Sheeni, Sheena, Shiryamana, that only. Kshayam. It slowly disappear, perish. Then third meaning is Ksharanat, not Sharanam. Ksharanat iti Kshetram means which keeps on leaking. Sharanat means which keep on leaking, okay, oozing. Where, what is leaking and oozing? If you see the 9 holes of the body and including the entire skin, all the time it will keep on secrete something. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Eyes has to constantly secrete the moisture, little water. If it comes more water, it is called tears. Yes or no? If I close the eyes and open, the water keep on should come little. Otherwise, eyes will become dry. So leaking something. You take any hole in the body, it's always secreting, oozing something. Sometimes if problem is there, more mucus, but every time some mucus is required, otherwise the nose will become dry. You will feel burning sensation. In hot sun and if you travel in the bus, you will get blood also in the nose because dry. That means something is, and in the mouth we need not to say. All the time the saliva keep on secreting. And inside if you see, there are so many juices, hormones, keep on secreting. So keep on leaving something oozing is called. I also think maybe Ksharanat, instead of that Kshara means salt. Kshara means salt, salty, saline. You taste any of these secretions, including your tears or mucus or saliva, they are salty, including your sweating. Yes or no? Everything is salty. Charam means salt. Okay, anyhow, Sharanat. Now the last fourth meaning is Kshetravat. Here, Kshetram, if you see the dictionary meaning generally, it will show agriculture land. any one place, particularly where the agriculture, cultivation is taking place, that place is called Kshetram. But that is not used by, generally people don't know. That is the meaning. Then what is that agriculture land, fertile land, for what? To plant the seeds. When you put the seeds, the paddy will come. So to bring the paddy, to plant the seeds, that soil, kshetram, is helping. In the same way, this body, land, is suitable to plant the seeds of the punya papa, and which in return yields the results of the punya papa karma phalams. And again, to exhaust those punya papa karma phalams, again one more kshetram, body. So it is helping like a field in where the crop will come. Here the seed and crop are the punya kshetra, punya papa karmas, and that results. So then to exhaust that karma, again we need to come and another kshetra. See how beautiful description, kshetram. This is meant for that only. But while we should not take only that is the okay, I am exhausting my punya papa. No. This is the meaning, but this is the suitable place where you can make it barren land. Where you can make it, nothing is growing, nothing is coming up. Punya, papa, no planting of the seeds again, karma seeds. You can do that here with Gnanam. Otherwise, endlessly it will continue. So this is the meaning of Kshetram. So about the body, Bhagavan said. Another thing we have to take it here itself, even though Bhagavan mentioned Kshetram, body, then immediately we think about not my body. No, everybody's body. And idam word actually represents not only this body's, I told you, living organs, the entire matter. According to Vedanta, this idam word is very, very important. When Vedanta uses this idam, includes the entire our body, mind, intellect, senses, world, worldly objects, everything comes under idam. Therefore, that's why in Upadeshasara, Bhagavan Ramana, we already discussed about this. Many places in Ashtavakra Gita and here and there. Aham vritti, one, and idam vrittis are many. Without this aham vritti, idam vrittis cannot exist and known, no use. That's why Upadeshasara, idamaham padam bhikkyamanvatah ahamilinake pelaya sattaya vigrahendriya pranadhitama nahamekasat tadjadam yasat. That is a very beautiful exposition. Sattva bhasika chikvavetaraha sattaya hichi chittayayaham. Very gradually, he says, he takes us from the kshetram to the kshetrajna. So, idam represents the entire Jagat, entire Namarupa Jagat. Now the next word is very, very crucial and important. Kshetragna. Bhagavan says, Kshetragna means whoever knows about all this Kshetram, etad yaha vetti, whoever, who is knowing this, who is knowing that, who is knowing. So whoever is knowing about entire this idam, that he is called as the Kshetragnaha. Tam prahuhu tadviduhu, that is known, that is told as the Kshetragna. Who is knowing the everything, the knower is the Kshetragna, known is the Kshetram, that's all. This is the meaning of this second sloka, but we have to little analyze here before going to the other slokas and the words to understand. So now you understood. Kshetragna means the knower or experiencer of this entire Kshetram. These two words Bhagavan used, instead of these two words, Bhagavan used in the second chapter, Dehi nosmin etha dehe. Bhagavan used the words Deham Dehi. Kaumaram Yavvanam Jara. The words Dehi Deham. Dehi is the Kshetragna, Deham is the Kshetram. Same, the words are synonym words, we can say. Now here, what we have to think, analyze about this Kshetragna. It's very clear. Now, yes, Swami, you told very clearly, it's good. Krishna also told. Now in Vedanta, two important principles, the laws, we have to recollect here. Further to go along with the Krishna's description. One is, anything is known by me is not me. Law number one. Anything is experienced by, known by me is not me. Okay? This is the level 1. The law 1, level 1. But now, it's easy. Many people can accept us. So I know the dog, I am not the dog. Thank God. I know the donkey, but I never become the donkey. Everybody can understand this, but now second level, difficult to accept and understand. The world of objects are known, be alert and come. Listen, the world of objects are known by the senses. The 5 senses actions are known by the mind. So when I say the all worldly objects of the world are known by the senses, in this statement, the objects of the world are become the kshetram, the senses become the kshetragna. The 5 senses are becoming the kshetram when mind is knowing them kshetragna. When the mind is known by the buddhi, intellect, mind is becoming kshetram and buddhi becoming kshetragna. And even that intellect is known by me, the consciousness is the real Kshetrajna. That means now, including my body, because this body is also known to me. As I know this handkerchief, as I know this clip, experiencing this clip, I am experiencing this body. I am seeing this body. I know something is happening, changes are happening, everything I know. I am experiencing, I am witnessing. Therefore, this body also included in the kshetram. That is only told. If you say something about, okay, my body, this is also, I am not. Deho naham. But what is our conviction? What is our idea? I am the body. I am only working through this, no? You are working through this, my dear. You are using this, my dear, but you are not this. You are not this. Therefore, this is the law number 1. 2 levels. Negating the, saying the world is idam kshetram. What about your body? Now, what we is told about the kshetram, all the 4 applicable here only, no? Keeping this in the mind only, the derivations. Bhagavan directly, he didn't talk about the world actually. Now we are including the whole world also, but Bhagavan straight away coming, idam shariram kaunteya kshetragnamittya vidhiyate. And एतद्यो वेत्ति तं प्राहुः क्षेत्रज्ञ इति तद्विदः. Whoever is knowing this, he is called kshetrajna. Now, what is the second level of second law? In the Vedanta, we have to apply whatever this idam, the world and our body, each of any these different nama rupa objects, all are having, our body also having some attributes, visheshanams, body, everything. This clip has got attribute of yellow color, 3 inches size. Yes. Same way, this camera having brown cover and having 4 and 6 inches width and length. Therefore, every will have this kind of color, size, gender. When it comes to the jivas, gender, male, female, gender. Some are living, some are non-living. This is also a visheshanam, adjectives, attributes. But the point is now, all those attributes are not belong to me, particularly about my body. Our problem is all whatever is happening, if this body is tall, this body is short, this body is color, fair and youthfulness and this, that, all those attributes are not belong to me. Because it is belong to the kshetram. Then how much I am identifying and claiming that all this is happening to me, this is like this, that's why it is like that. In my college days, I am very fair and I am very handsome. Okay. Who? Not you, body. So, neighborization. See the body as a neighbor. We neighborize the neighbors, but work here. This is very important. For that only this teaching, knowledge. Therefore, attributes are also not. They all belong to the Kshetram only. Now, the side, one more law, when we are talking about this Kshetram, this body, is not only body, everything in this world constantly changing, influenced by the principle of time. Everything, Kshetram, constantly changing by the influence of the time principle. But that changing phenomena also observed by, known by me. That's why I remember my childhood, I remember my college days, I remember my marriage time, I remember everything. How? Because I am not changed. I am not changed, therefore I know all the changes. So the time principle which influencing this phenomenal world not belong to me. Nothing can change me. Time cannot affect me, cannot influence me. Therefore, it is also observed by me. Unchanging, eternal, conscious principle, Kshetrajna Atma Ahamasmi. You have to keep these thoughts, ideas in the mind, and we have to proceed. Now, one more word I will tell and conclude, that is also need a little explanation. Hey Kaunteya, hey Kunti Putra, what is there to explain, sir? Already it came before also. Krishna keep on calls him with so many different names. Dhananjaya, Partha, Kiriti, Gudakesha, Kurunandana. Here there is a speciality in this. Of course, he is a Kunti Putra. Kunti, the word meaning of Kunta means sharp. Sharp. Whose intellect is very sharp, whose intellect is very discriminative, alert, that mind, that intellect is called Kuntaha. The Kunti, she born in the Kunti Vamsham, that family, actually she got adopted. There is no any child or something like that story. But whatever may be, now about her, Kunti, in her childhood itself, somehow she got the darshan of the Durvasa Mahamuni and she served him. If we see any Rishi, Mahatmas, Sadhu, we have to serve. If that attitude is there in her, then she is not intelligent. She is very intelligent, very sharp thinking. She knows that serving the Mahatmas is very great in the life. Getting this chance, she served. Because of that, he gave the boons. And with that boons, she did sincerely, and Lord Sun blessed her with a child without marriage and pregnancy. That became a problem later, Karna born. Not only that, later on, she told that other devatas, okay, I'm not going to call other devatas. Okay, this itself is a problem for me. Now I am leaving this child in the water. She told, after a marriage, I will pray. Then only the Vayu Devata, Bhima, like that, these other Devatas' blessings, other children are all born. Dharma Devata, this everybody. Such a how she got that, how much she should be the pious and intelligent and good. And finally, one more episode about her. In Bhagavata Mahapurana, we saw that after the war, everything is over, and Bhagavan Shri Krishna is just leaving to the Dwaraka now. That time only problem came to the Uttara. Then Bhagavan protected Uttara's pregnancy. At that time, Kunti Devi only prayed to the Lord. That Kunti's prayer is a very, very highlighted prayer. Nowhere, no one will ask like that. She asks the Lord, O Lord, Vipada Santunaha. For us, lot of difficulties may come. Then she is not intelligent. How intelligent she is. You born to such a intelligent lady, Kunti, therefore you are Kaunteya. Okay, anyhow, this is all a side point to inspire us about her. Now we'll conclude here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hari Om. Tat Sat.